The North Dakota Meat Judging Contest for FFA and 4-H was held recently at the NDSU Meat Lab. I went there to learn more about all the different cuts of meat, both the common and the hidden gems, just in time for grilling season. Americans consume more meat than just about any other country in the world, but how much do we really know about that meat we buy? We are here at the NDSU Meat Lab with Austin Germolis. He is the manager here. And Austin, what are some big things we really need to know when we're purchasing beef or any kind of meat?
Well, Shawna, the biggest thing is quality, and then what goes with quality is what are you going to use it for? How are you going to cook it? Are you going to barbecue? Are you going to grill? Is it going to be something you're going to do in the oven, crock pot? So all those factor in when choosing the correct cut of meat.
We have lots of meat to check out today, lots of different cuts. Let's go check it out.
As we break down a carcass, we get different wholesale and retail cuts. We have a hind quarter and a forequarter. There's a lot more fat in the forequarter than there is in the hind quarter. You get really lean cuts that come from the hind quarter.
I didn't know that.
This is a table of some common, some not common retail cuts, Shawna, from beef, pork, lamb, anything from a beef flat iron steak, which is an amazing cut to grill. A lot of people don't know about a flat iron steak because it hasn't been a real common cut. It's what we call a value added cut in beef. As far as a tenderness level, it's second to the tenderloin, which is the most tender muscle.
A cheaper version of a steak?
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up because as we know, steaks can be expensive. The flat iron is a, what would we say, economical steak to buy. This one here.
A tenderloin?
It looks like a tenderloin, but it's not. It's actually an eye of round steak, and compared to a tenderloin, really tough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what should you do with this?
You know, most common, we're talking about economical steaks. This is a very economical steak.
Okay.
Because it's tougher.
You talked about some variety meats.
We did. So if you aren't familiar with what a variety meat is, it's internal organs. So liver, heart, it could be tongue, tripe, a lot of different variety meats.
Okay.
Not widely consumed in the United States, so a lot of the variety meats are exported to other countries, but we do have an example. So this is a liver, actually a lamb liver. We also have a heart down here, which, you know, there's still a lot of people that will eat hearts. It's a whole muscle, so it's very lean. It's got a lot of flavor. It's nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, but you said...
It is good, it is, yes. A lot of the time, like livers will be used for making sausage, old world sausage like a Braunschweiger, they'll use liver.
Tell us some good cuts for the grill.
We have a flank steak, nice thin cut, sliced against the grain. It's awesome on the grill. If you want to impress your friends, you've never had lamb or you love lamb, here is a great summer cut to grill. This is actually a French lamb rib roast. A little on the spendy side, but amazing flavor, fun to play around with, awesome on the grill.
Now, my producer and I were talking back at the office. The only thing we know about French, anything is a French manicure. So what does that mean?
Frenching, see these bones that are sticking out here?
Yeah.
And one time they had fat and lean muscle on them. All we do is fancy them up by pulling the fat and lean off. Down here, Shawna, we have some beef short ribs. They are awesome. Just simply amazing when they come out perfect. Should just basically fall off the bone. Becoming a more common cut with consumers. And there's a few different ways they can be cut. These are cut into single ribs, so you have one single rib. It's just a little easier to handle. You can get them in racks or thinner, however you want them. But and then we have a tenderloin steak. So as far as buying expensive cuts, your tenderloins are going to be your most expensive.
Next week, Austin shows us what part of the animal those different cuts come from.
AgweekTV, sponsored by Peterson Farm Seed.